Welcome to another motovlog, you all. I'm heading over to Kawasaki dealership to get my Ninja 300 aka Firefly service. So it's been almost a month with her and I can't wait to tell you more about her, but before that, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. Mine is an MY 2022 BS6 Ducati edition with an on-road price closer to 4 lakhs in Chandigarh, and this includes a 4-year mandatory insurance. I'll see if I have any luck today in getting some frame sliders and radiator guards, as they have been out of stock for almost a month now. And we have now reached the dealership, so stay tuned for my honest review on the Ninja 300 and the first service cost.
पर्सन है मिलके बहुत अच्छा लगा इनसे, और इनकी बाइक भी बड़ी ब्यूटीफुल बाइक है। अपने तो ऐसी बना रहे कि ऐसा लगता है 10 साल पुरानी नहीं मिलता, मतलब इतना मेंटेनेंस करने का। चलो ठीक है, मिलते हैं आपको।
I was lucky to meet Amrit and Sumit, and if you guys haven't heard about them, then you should definitely check out their channel. I'll paste the links in the description box below. So we are done with the first service, so let's discuss. I made some good friends at this dealership, and to begin, I didn't get my bike washed as it was sparking clean already, so I saved some on that. I was hoping to get the frame sliders and the radiator guard, but nope. If you want my opinion on the service cost, Kawasaki is indeed on a higher side and almost comparable to the BMW. I paid almost 7,000 in total, of which 3,000 was the labor and remaining 4,000 were for the spares. So if you're planning to buy a Ninja 300, do consider you will be spending 8,000 every 6 months for the next 2 years. In the first service, they cleaned the chain and changed the oil. I'm not sure why battery jelly needed a change in the first service itself, so something I'll ask on my next visit. I'll pause the video here so you can go through the breakdown of the charges, and once you're back, we'll discuss on my opinion on the bike after riding it for a month. Welcome back, guys. Hope you now have a fair idea on the service cost, but if I have to summarize my experience with the Ninja 300, it's been wonderful and I love the bike, and there is more to it, so let's dig into it. Before buying, I read and watched both the positives and the negative reviews on the Ninja 300. We'll sort out the negative reviews first and then talk about all the good stuff later. Many have said the design is outdated and Kawasaki should have come up with a better design instead of just refreshing the stickers. And to be honest, with all the bikes in the market at this moment, the design is still fresh, and I think only Yamaha R3 comes close to it, but there's no BS6 version of it yet. If you don't believe me, then visit a dealership near you and see it yourself. Second, there's a lot of talk about no LED lights, digital dashboards, or gear indicators being missing. I'm not a big fan of LED lights, and I like the warm tones of the halogen light, and in some condition it's better to be riding with a halogen light. If you need gear indicators, you shouldn't be calling yourself a biker, although there is one problem that I've faced with the Ninja 300 is finding the neutral at times. This has left me in awkward situations few times when I was waiting at the lights. I'm an old school when it comes to complete digital. I prefer a bit of analog in the dashboard. And one should also remember the 300 is an entry-level bike in the Ninja family. The tires, the stock MRF tires, are bad and I don't trust them on the twisties. The grip doesn't give you that confidence. I'll upgrade mine to Dunlop after a year. There were a few videos mentioning about the 300 wobbling around 60-70 km per hour. I have not faced that, but I think it may be due to wheel balancing issues. And also a lot of new riders don't break in their engine and instead, over abuse by revving it hard. And is also one of the reasons why I'm riding below 6k RPM. Now the good part, mileage and the 17 litre tank is a blessing. I don't like visiting the petrol pump too often. And you sure will appreciate this as well. The riding posture is not aggressive, which makes it a good sports tourer. Kawasaki have reduced a lot on the spare parts cost for the 300 over the years due to localization, so it isn't going to be that expensive as it was few years back. Suspension is stiff, which makes it easy to handle, but you will feel all the bumps on the road. The 300 is not going to scare you with its initial acceleration, which is a must for someone who is starting to learn riding a sports bike. It's very forgiving, but it has the punch of a sports bike at the top end. The introduction of the ABS few years back has made it even more safe. The main selling point for the 300 is its twin cylinder and the lime green color. It makes everyone turn around and look at her. Even I can't get enough of it and love it when people come over and compliment your bike. If you're in the situation where you're undecided to buy a Ninja 300, then go to your nearest dealership and book yourself a test ride. I'm sure you will fall in love. By the way, I'm getting my camera gear upgraded to capture better camera angles and engine noise. There will be a lot of improvement in my coming videos, so stay tuned. And meanwhile, I'll leave you to my ride from the new Chandigarh. And if you're new to this channel and you like my content, hit the subscribe button below and click a like. I'll see you in the next video.